weekly update. So, as you can see, we're finishing up Lee stuff. We got the outside laminate plates on right now. I just letting it cool down because it's still hot, kind of stitching it in. Inside brackets are all done and boxed and everything like that, so those are good. All we have left to do is I just got to finish up a few welds here. Then we can TIG on our outside chromoly laminate plates, which there'll be another little triangle gusset that comes here, and then the bottom to finish boxing this all in. And then that's the last part of it. So as soon as we get that all welded in, the upper and lower links can go back in and cycle everything, make sure everything's happy, put the new bushings in, and then it's just a matter of waiting for the third member to get here, and Lee's truck is all done. So everything's looking really good on this, very happy with it. Almost done. Be excited for that. So that's the update on Lee's truck, very close. I've got a few more welds here and there to make. As I'm just, like I said, I'm just letting it cool down because it's hot. My finger's hot. But let's go check out what else we got. Oh, my back. Haven't done anything more on Vince's truck yet. We're still doing CAD models, a little slow because, like I said, it wasn't a priority at this moment. So getting closer on that one. Gary's truck. Unfortunately, the fiberglass didn't get here yet. It looks like it's going to be next week, but it is what it is. Sometimes you just can't help things. But got a bunch of new boxes. Oh, my buddy Quick Saw Racing, he's got new t-shirts. So he hooked us up with some t-shirts. I'm not wearing one because I'll ruin it in 36 seconds. I already caught myself on fire once today. I don't want to do it again. But we got some really cool stuff. We got more stuff for the F100. Here's a alternator from JS Alternators. Found them online and they look like some awesome stuff. This is a 320 amp alternator. They go all the way up between 270 amp to 400 amp, which is awesome. It has a smaller pulley, so then when you're at low idle, it still charges really, really good. You just run a 1/2 inch shorter belt, which is not a big deal. Very happy. Lifetime warranty too for an extra 50 bucks, so obviously. So that's all there. I ordered the Holley Terminator kit from my buddy James Carter. Oh man, this thing's awesome. Holley. Very excited about this. Tons of wiring, all the good stuff. Plug and play, which is very cool. As you can see, the ECU is down there in the bottom and the very bottom. I'm not going to dig that out right now, but I will show you the 12.3 display. This thing is beautiful. I'm very excited. The display is one of my favorite parts. It is massive. Look at that thing. And now obviously he can change between analog, digital, whatever kind of style he wants it to look like. If you want it to look like OEM round gauges, he'll do that. Does all the data logging, everything like that. It is very, very cool. So if you're in the market for some Holley stuff, hit up James Carter on Facebook. He's one of my friends on there, so you can find him that way if you want. Solid dude, very informative, knows a lot about it. He helped me with some drag racing stuff back in the day. Super cool guy. So that's here. We got the, the Garmin. I'm a big Garmin guy now. I used to always be a low-range guy. Nothing wrong with them, but I'm very happy about these new Garmins. They're pretty insane what you could do. I mean, you can text off the thing, see where your chase truck's at. The chase truck can see where you're at. I love the display on it because it's like a colored view, which is, to me, I don't know, I always thought it was nice for racing purposes. This one is the 10-inch Tread XL with the group ride thing. I'm not 100% what this does besides like you can actually talk between your chase, or not your chase group, but your group that you're with. If you're on a big pre-run group and you got 10 of them, you guys can all communicate through this thing, which is very, very, very cool. Super excited about that. What else do we have in here? I think we already talked about the vintage air, all that stuff. We talked about the Holley high mount kit. The Camberg snouts for the rear axle housing and the front snout plates are on their way. We're also got from PSS, the power billet steering box. The ram and the pump is about to get delivered. Mark is almost done with the transmission, which is very good. And here in probably the next week or so, we'll get started over at Brad Fay. He is going to put together the Holley high mount kit. We could do it ourselves, absolutely, but Brad's one of those guys that he does it for a living, and I want it right the first time. So instead of doing the trial and error with me, I'm going to let him do it because I know it will be done right, and he's very meticulous. So we'll get the engine over to him. He'll get all these accessories on, everything like that. Get the engine back. I would like to chassis dyno or engine dyno it, but the chances of that happening are slim. Rather just do a chassis dyno. So when the engine gets in the truck and everything like that, we'll get it over to a chassis dyno, do the custom tune on it, make sure everything's good, run it pretty hard on the dyno, which I'd like. And I think that is about it for this week's update. We're gonna probably start some tubes on Gary's truck. We don't really have time to wait, so we're gonna start tacking up some stuff. I think we have a pretty good idea where the fiberglass is gonna be. That way we can get some forward progress on it. So when the fiberglass does get here, it's just to throw it on, make our hood hinge, make all our support tubes and everything like that, and mount it, get it gone, be done with it. Otherwise, hope everybody had a good work week and have a good weekend. Well, weekend for me. You'll see the video and it'll be not the weekend. So, joke's on me. Hope everybody has a good work week, and we will see you guys next week.